Hey there, how are you doing today? Welcome to Review Sesh. If you've been here before, I really do appreciate you coming back to visit me. And if you haven't been here before, give me just one moment. Let me tell you a little bit about who I am and what I do. So my name's Mike, and what I do is I review federally legal hemp products and devices. So it doesn't really matter whether it's a consumable product of any kind or whether it's a functional device of any type. We're going to be looking at all of that stuff on this channel. I really do hope you enjoy the content that I'm making for you. All right, guys, so today is another flower review. We're going to be doing a few more flower reviews for the coming days, and then very, very shortly, we're going to be hopping back into another concentrate week. So make sure you have that bell icon clicked. Make sure you stay in tune for that if you guys are into concentrates. So today, we're in the flower. This one is really interesting. It's the third part of a three-pack sampler that I got, and really interested in this one. But before we get into it, guys, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to kick it back to the previous me, and he's going to go ahead and reiterate a little bit to you guys about what we're doing on this channel, and he might even be able to explain a little bit about what THCa is, if any of y'all are, still unfamiliar or unsure about what that is. And then after that, we're going to be hopping right into this review. All right, as you guys know, I review federally legal hemp products and devices on this channel, and some of these products have THCA in the name. And THCA is one of those things that has an awful lot of people confused right now. So if you're one of those people that's confused, give me just one moment. Let me explain a little bit. I might be able to educate you a little bit about what THCA actually is. And THCA stands for tetrahydrocannabinolic acid, and it's the naturally occurring compound found on all hemp plants everywhere. Basically, it's the precursor to what we know now as Delta 9 THC. All right. So in and of itself, though, guys, THCA is not psychoactive. You're not going to go out and eat a piece of a hemp plant and get any elevated effects. It does not work like that. It first has to undergo a process called decarboxylation. And decarboxylation may sound like a fancy chemistry word, and it's because it is, but it's very simple in principle. And it simply means application of heat. So it doesn't really matter whether it's environmental heat, just the heat of the sun, it's a hot day outside, or, we're applying some artificial heat with some flame or with an electronic heat source like I like to use. We are decarboxylating that THCA molecule, and it's dropping that A right off the end of that molecule chain, and it's leaving you with good old-fashioned THC. So, guys, I want to be very clear on this. For all intents and purposes, the THC that everybody that you've ever spoken to or has ever spoken about before this, before 2018, they have been referring to THCA, the naturally occurring compound found on the plant. All right? Very clear about that. It is basically the same thing everybody's always spoken about. But the great thing is, since 2018 in the federal farm bill, we can get all these things to our doors. We don't have to go out and, you know, deal with strange people at odd times of night, potentially go out and, waste our time at the least and risk our safety at the worst. Now we just get it mailed to us, and when you get your packages in the mail, you're going to be getting something like this. This is a notice to law enforcement and the postal service, and it just dictates what is in the package, and it does list the applicable sections of the 2018 Farm Bill that the things in the package are covered under. Very important to hold on to these guys. You don't want to get rid of these right now. They pack flat. Just hold on to them. There's no reason to throw these out at this moment. For the foreseeable future, hold on to these and hold on to any COAs or certificates of analysis that you may have with your products. All right? All right, guys. So with all the usual stuff out of the way, today we're looking at something from Miracle of the Desert, and we're looking at Mind's Eye. Full disclosure, already opened this pack. Went ahead and got some photos for you guys so I don't have to take a cut here. Mind's Eye was one of three strains in their first bundle that they offered that I know of. There is a new bundle right now. I believe it includes Mai Tai, strawberry cheesecake, and something else. Let me check real quick. Just out of curiosity. And Alien OG. That's the current bundle. But this right here, this Mind's Eye, was from the first bundle that I got, which was Mai Tai, Red Velvet, and Mind's Eye. And this will be the Mind's Eye. I've already had the Mai Tai and the Red Velvet, both phenomenal. The Mai Tai was so heavy on the flavor, like really, really strong on the flavor, guys. I mean, very, very punchy. Um, and I think that's recently been restocked. The red velvet was one of those that you might have a little bit of might be a little light if you're not vaping. If you're smoking it, you might not have gotten the nuanced flavors, but still very, very good for me as I prefer to vape. Um, this flower, phenomenal. You guys will be seeing pictures as I'm speaking right now. Phenomenal, phenomenal flower. Beautiful stuff. Lots of really good healthy trichomes. Lots of really good transitioning. Um, really, really gorgeous. Very sticky on the fingers. Very, very tacky. Just handling it this little bit to get it in my grinder and to take the photos earlier. I could tell very, very tacky. And that's always a good sign. So on the nose, guys, this is very, very pungent. You got a bit of pine there. Gassy. I can tell it's going to be gassy. Let me go back to the page here so we can share it in just a moment. So yeah, I can tell this is going to be gassy. Um, very, very much so on the nose, especially when you're grinding it up. You got a very piney gas, maybe a little spice, and it's holding on to most of its keep today, which is good. That is a good thing. We're going to be trying this with our microdose bowl, and we're going to be trying it with our hybrid matrix hybrid titanium bowl thingy. I finally did get around to cleaning some of my glass, so it's not as filthy as you guys are used to seeing, though. I will say, when it comes to dirty glass, it doesn't get nearly so bad when you're vaping as when you're combusting. The ease of cleaning cleaning your glass pieces when you vape, so much easier, so much easier. I'm more or less just running under hot water, run my pieces through hot water tap, and yeah, it gets clean. So we're gonna be hitting this mind's eye with the injector side of the One Hit Wonder, brought to us by the Dab Hut. Mm. It's very smooth, but it fairly smooth, but it does have that pine gas on it. It tastes like what it smells like for the most part. If you guys have been watching, you know I always seem to get the smoother hits from the microdose bowl for a couple of reasons. Longer airflow path due to the whip, pretty good amount of surface area inside of my Cozy Molds globe. That's pine gas with spice, guys. That's what it is. It's piney gas with spice. It's a very interesting spice too. It's almost almost reminds me of something hashy. Almost um I don't want to go so far as to say landrace spiciness, but it does have that certain um earthy, woody spice to it that, I mean, yeah, very nice. Let's see if I can tease a little bit more out of this. And that bowl is done. Really nice toast, not combusted. For those of you guys interested, This is about, I don't know, 2.5 weeks of my flour. That's about what I go through every couple of weeks, which for me is not a lot compared to how much I used to go through when I was combusting. Guys, when I was combusting, I go through way more. I used to go through an ounce a week when I was combusting. Now it's a lot less, a lot less. Though I can still go through up to an eighth a day when I'm really seshing, when I'm enjoying some time with my friends, and really, uh, my God, that all day stream, I I probably went through a quarter, something like that, in that all day stream, 12 hours of nothing but just you know going through and smoking and vaping all day. That was a blast. That was exhausting, but it was still a lot of fun. All right, so I went ahead and cleaned this. This is the February piece from the weed box. I'm gonna throw my little stepper in there, make sure I don't have any splashback. And I did add a little bit of water in there. That's a two-part percolation. So you got percolation down here, and then you got a little bit of percolation up here. Um, I didn't fill it up all the way up here, but I don't need that much percolation, guys, to be quite honest. There we go. Wow, that flavor, guys. Wow. The pine comes through a lot, like a lot, with this heavier hit. And man, it's sticking on the palate for a minute, guys. It's sticking on the palate nicely. Piney, spicy, definitely pungent. Got that gas on it. Very, very gassy. Very gassy. I'm digging it. So let's go ahead and look at what we have to look at here. Let's go up. Go ahead and show this second screen here. And what we're looking at is, say, Mind's Eye is a balanced hybrid crafted from the legendary genetics of Tahoe OG and Sour Diesel, delivering the perfect blend of creativity and relaxation. Known for its strong potency, it's a great choice for those seeking a clear-headed, uplifting experience without feeling overwhelmed. Fans love its ability to boost focus and mental clarity while gently relaxing the body, making it ideal for sparking creativity, managing stress, or staying productive throughout the day. Its pungent aroma combines gassy pine with hints of citrus and spice. Right on the money. Creating a bold and memorable sensory experience. Mind's Eye strikes the perfect balance, offering mental stimulation without heavy sedation. It is a hybrid, indoor, quad A, potency listed at 27.5%. That's pretty good. Pretty good. And it is very potent, guys. It's hitting me pretty well right now. It's creeping. It's not like kicking me in the face kind of a thing, but yeah, it's very potent. It's very potent. So just for sake of completion, we're gonna go ahead and look up Tahoe OG. And we all know sour diesel, guys. We all know sour diesel. Everybody loves the sour diesel. But the reason I'm bringing up this Tahoe OG right now, guys, is It is a very interesting one, and it is a 90-10 split. So one of the parents of this Mind's Eye is a 90-10 split, uh, making this Mind's Eye heavily, heavily indica. Now, what you're getting on flavors with Tahoe OG, you're getting some spicy, you're getting some woody. Aromas are pine, pungent, woody, earthy. So, I'd be willing to bet that quite a lot of this Mind's Eye and what we're getting from it, as far as our experience here, is coming from the Tahoe OG side. Um, I'm saying that because I've had a lot of sour diesel. I love me some sour diesel. Love it. But that's not what I'm getting with this. I'm not getting a ton of sour. I'm not getting a ton of diesel gas. What I'm getting is something that is a bit different. What I'm getting here is a lot of woody, piney gas and a lot of really nice spice. A lot of really nice spice. And I'm quite enjoying it, guys. Quite enjoying it. I've heard from several people that this Mind's Eye was their favorite strain from the bundle pack that I got. That gas will get you. Now, this is currently gone, but it's still listed on the website. So I expect it to be restocked. Whether we're going to be restocked or not, guys, I've mentioned to you before that here on my channel, on this channel, Review Sesh, even if the flower that I'm reviewing isn't available at the moment, I'm still going to go out of my way to make a review for it, to present it to you guys, and to at least try to cover this strain because you never know. Um, and in many cases, like this one here, you will have vendors, they will restock that same strain at a later date. So really, I'm going to make the content regardless of whether it's available currently or not. But I will say this, when this becomes available again, guys, if you guys are the kind of consumers that really like piney gas, a little bit of that spice that reminds you of hash, Mind's Eye is a very, very good strain for that. Very good strain. I'm really enjoying it. And the longer I'm sitting here, the more it's creeping on me too, guys. This is a very strong creeper. It's not a strong hitter, but it's a very strong creeper. I feel like this one here in 10 minutes from now is gonna tap me on my shoulder and say, "Hey, guess who?" And I'm like, "Is it Mind's Eye?" It's like, "Yep, come back for another round." Now, this is almost done, guys, but I'm gonna try to see what kind of flavors we get toward the end. The gas is kind of leaving toward the end. Getting a little bit nutty. Still keeping that spice on it though. Still sticking on the palate. It's really, really nice. Really nice. All right, guys. Well, I hope you've enjoyed my little review of Mind's Eye from Miracle of the Desert. Like I say, it is not currently available. However, keep your mind's eye out, and when it becomes available, check it out. Very piney, very spicy, very, very gassy. Yeah, that one's a winner there. I am looking forward to trying some of the other flower from Miracle of the Desert. I think they have a right now what is available at least looks like Alien OG strawberry shortcake, and they have the red velvet in the smalls. Actually, I got to check that out. Man, that ain't bad at all. Like I said, the red velvet was really good, guys. If you guys vape, I really did get a taste with the red velvet. Going back to that, I got a taste of it's like if a cake were made out of Tootsie Rolls or something like that. Initially, I didn't know what I was tasting. It was like vaguely chocolate, but then it clicked, and I'm like Tootsie Rolls. And yeah, I do kind of get that kind of a hit on the inhale with the red velvet with my one hit wonder. Um, and they got that in the smalls right now. And they have quite a lot of other stuff. Most of it's gone at the moment. Um, Mai Tai is in though, guys. Mai Tai of the three that I've had, I think Mai Tai was probably, even including this one, I think Mai Tai was the way. To be honest, of the bundle, I really like the Mai Tai. Still got some of it here. In fact, because I like it so much. Um, but this would be probably second in line. So, all right, guys. Well, I got to get out of here. I got to go find something to eat. We're snowed in today, so I got to make sure all my pipes and stuff like that aren't frozen. And then I've got to go feed myself, feed my animals, just try to do the domestic stuff throughout the day. I hope you guys are doing well. Again, I do have a concentrate week coming up very, very soon. So if you guys are into concentrates, make sure to have that bell icon hit so you're notified. If you are interested in any of the stuff that you see here, check out my campsite .bio on my profile page of YouTube, and that'll take you to all of these different places, including two great Discord servers, which I hang out on. So join either of those two Discord servers and come kick it with me a little bit. Um, till I see you guys next, I want you to take care of yourselves. I want you to take care of your loved ones, and I want you guys to take care of each other. Don't worry about negative people. Don't worry about people focused on wanting to remain negative. Just focus on positivity and learn to take that do not disturb or that block or whatever function you have, whether it's Discord, whether it's YouTube, whether it's your phone itself, whether it's Facebook, whether it's TikTok, whatever. Learn to use that little block function because there are some things out there that are just not worth our time, and not necessarily people, but these days, social media. These days, every other person is a bot, and every other thing is just a post seemingly to just drag us down. So let's start blocking out the negative stuff just altogether. Let's just start blocking out all of the negative stuff and focusing on the positive stuff. Throw the negative stuff out the door, start cultivating the positivity. And that's what I'm about. That's what we're doing here on this channel. And if you guys are with me, I'm really grateful to have you along. It's been so good here, especially since my birthday. I've been in a particular kind of mood, very creative. I've been very focused, and it's because of you guys. So, as I'm telling you guys to take care of each other and take care of yourselves, I want you guys to know that just being here and hanging out with me, you guys are looking out for me too. So, I really do appreciate it. And I'm going to keep bringing you guys some awesome content. And until I see you next time, I want you to stay lifted and I want you to stay blessed. And I'm going to speak to you very, very soon. Peace.